Welcome, everybody. We have the NFP week today, and let's take a look at the things. So we got the USD bank holiday. I'm not going to say there's going to be no volume in gold because sometimes, even when you have bank holidays, there's some sort of volume. Looking at Tuesday, we got CPI for the Swiss franc, ISM index. Okay, it's fine. Wednesday, obviously, we have Canadian interest rates coming up. ADP, they moved it to Thursday. Awesome. They're looking at bigger number. NFP, obviously, we got on Friday. NFP, they're looking at a very big number over here. Okay, awesome. No problem. Let's take a look at gold from the daily. Actually, let's start with the monthly here. Let's remove all these itty bitty tiny zones. Boom, 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 gone. Everything's gone. Let's take a look on the monthly now. So the monthly candle has closed extremely bullish, making the highest of the highs around, 25.30. This new monthly candle starting now, we don't know whether it's going to move up, move down. I don't know because we're going to focus on the smaller time frames. So looking at the weekly, just by looking at the candles, we can clearly see that the candles momentum moving up, it decreased, and then the bearish candle formed, and then this new candle has formed in the weekly. We've broken the lows to maybe continue to push down or probably move up to make a top wick. We don't know. We need confirmations on the smaller time frames. Let's take a look on the daily. Looking at the daily, obviously we are consolidating now. You can see candles are printing side by side. And whenever candles start to print side by side, it's basically a form of consolidation. If we break above 25.30, I think there's a very good probability we can continue to push up. Same idea with even numbers, 25.35, 25.40, 25.45, like in a $5 increments on gold. If we break below 24.82, obviously we can move down. But that's on a daily time frame. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. Looking at the 4-hour, we can adjust the zone here on the 4-hour. This is the highest of the highs right over here. I like saying highest of the highs. Anyway, so we got a resistance forming right here on the 4-hour time frame. Very clear, no problem, no confusion around 25.04. Obviously, we have a support forming on the 4-hour here as well. Dropping down to the 1-hour time frame, we can see that the 1-hour moved down. Wow, early in the Asian session. Okay, we've had some volume in the Asian session. We moved down. And I guess we got to adjust this zone here as well on the 1-hour here to the left-hand side. Probably keep it right here. And yeah, I guess we are creating some sort of support on the 1-hour now. Right here, we got this support. We got this clean range coming down. Looking at the 30-minute time frame. There we go. Perfect. Right? Awesome. So if the 30-minute candle close now, take this in account. Okay. If the 30-minute candle closes bearish, then we have a resistance formed. Right? So trend is down. If we close bearish, we have a resistance formed. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. It's rejecting, okay. We got minor rejection here. It doesn't really matter. And if that resistance is formed, and then if we break above 24.95, then this is a clean range that we have for price to move up during pre-London, perhaps. So, and at the same time, if we break below 24.91 or even 24.90, we can continue to push down. Let's see. Here to the left, let's see here. So yeah, I guess we got like 34, 35 pip range here for price to move down. 34, 35 pip range for price to move down there on the 30-minute time frame. But ideally, I would want. So this is what I would want. I would want a resistance to form with this candle closing bearish, and once we close bearish, then this break above 24.95 becomes a counter trend trade for price to move up. So we'll see how things go. Let's take a look at pound yen here. Let's remove all these analysis on pound yen. We got some tiny small zones here and there. So the monthly is basically rejecting. And we know that if the monthly can sort of, break above 193, there's a very good possibility we can continue to push up if we break above 193.500. Looking at the weekly time frame, that also kind of like, ties up nicely here into the weekly, because obviously we got a support on the weekly, and if we can break above, I guess we can continue to move up, because then on the weekly we got clean range here on pound yen. Can't believe I'm doing analysis on the weekly time frames over here on pound yen. Looking at the daily, now we have some more information. First of all, we need to adjust the zone based on the daily. Bring it down here. And obviously, we are creating some sort of a resistance on the daily as well. I'm going to adjust it so we don't have to adjust it more on the 4-hour time frame. At the same time, we can say we have a support formed. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. Now, this is where problems happen, right? So notice how these zones are overlapping the 4-hour time frame candles. So we're going to adjust the zone, make it a little bit nice, make it a little bit, presentable. Right over here, this is the resistance we have on the 4-hour. And at the same time, I guess we have a support down over here on the 4-hour time frame. Right? That looks pretty good. It's the 4-hour time frame. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame now. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, now we have some more information. And I guess we need to adjust the zone even further on the 1-hour time frame. Let's bring it here. I think we can make it smaller. We got the 1-hour time frame right there. And also this one as well, we can bring it up. So we have to see, as the candles are coming down, we have to look to the left-hand side to see if we're breaking some sort of a supports or not. So first support we broke right over here. Next support in target is 191.319. So this is the next support coming up. Let's see this situation on the 30-minute time frame. All right, looking at the 30-minute time frame, we do have a support formed, and if we measure this range, just like a 39-40 pip range. Let's take a look on the, okay, gold is now retracing, no problem. I would want to say that if we can create support, so far we're just moving down. We don't know where the candle is going to close, right? So whatever the candle closes, and if we create support, I think this is going to be a pretty good range that we're going to have between 191.930 and wherever price creates support. So we'll have to wait for that support to form. Sells over here, I don't like the sells because obviously you got the support 191.320, you got another support 191.169, 15 pips away, and below this area you got another support 24, 23 pips away. So I don't like sells, unless you get like a clean candle moving down and then we do retracement to move down. That's going to be something important, but so far not interested in any sells. Maybe buys if we do create support, but let's see. But anyway, so we're going to see you guys later on for the London session anyway, around London Open. So we will see you then. Take care.